Welcome to University Stadium in Albuquerque. We are set for the championship game in the Mountain West Conference. It's the Wyoming Cowboys against the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. Tough to see this in the opening minute of the game. First play of the drive, they look to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Now he's forced out with the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires downfield. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Lobos will have to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And now the running back's got it again.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for some space. It's Harris. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Now tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. We'll see if they try out the field goal team. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And he's got it. No problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. He's just late with this ball. It's got to be out on time, and now you're on the outside, and he's got a toe tap just to get the catch. He's able to do that. Great catch, but not a 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Lobos will have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time.
Touchdown, Lobos. He runs it into the end zone. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Hughes. Coming after him. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. You make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. And it's New Mexico with the lead right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Check. 95, 96 bridge. 95, 96 bridge. Go.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from the back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
The Lobos line up with a 1st and goal.
Ready. We're at 18. We're at 18. Where did he go?
Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, New Mexico.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field. It's Hughes. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Cowboys will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Slides down, will avoid the tackle. They come out swinging in this championship game, and the defense so far, Joel, no answer for this tempo.
Well, they knew they were going to see this tempo. They said they were prepared for it, but it's a totally different thing to actually see it and see the level of execution and speed that this offense operates with.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Harris. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Looking downfield, it's Hughes. Catch made on the right side. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Holman. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
And the Cowboys come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Wyoming, as they put 6 more on the board.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
The sure hands, it's Smith. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense really clicking here. On the ground, it's Humphrey. He's got a crease. Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Humphrey. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner choosing to field this one. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. The back's got it. Has the first down and more. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys. That's their third. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Lobos will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner trying to create good field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Quick throw to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Back to throw. It's Hughes. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And the Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down? Open field ahead. They can't stop him. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Cowboys pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
You know, the guys that are most effective at this position, they're always going to pick up a few first downs with their legs. And here, this is a really nice pickup on a short yardage situation. You're able to move the chains and get 10-plus yards. Beautiful job here, and he's showing his athleticism on the outside.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pressure's on. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16, with it better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It's their sophomore wide receiver who's hurt. Ollie will have some information as soon as we can. Important 2nd down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Gonna run it. It's Humphrey. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? And the Lobos pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
The Lobos with 1st and 10 here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's reeled in. It's Humphrey. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Design quarterback run. He's got space. QB breaking away. Touchdown, New Mexico. This home crowd is in a frenzy.
Well, this is exactly what this defense was so scared of all week long. In our meetings, they said the speed of this quarterback is something that they had to account for. And here from distance, he's able to get on the outside and show off the speed for a touchdown. When you can just design a quarterback run and get it in from this far out, I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got some space. Look out. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to...
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Lobos. A huge defensive score.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And it's New Mexico with the lead right now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Hand off to the single back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Hughes. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just a terrible spot to be in as a quarterback. You know you've got to force the issue. It's a multiple possession deficit. It's 4th down, and the ball has to come out of your hand. You'd love to go to your best player, and you know the defense is going to key on that guy. He tries to force it to that wide receiver, and the defense is ready for an interception. That should salt the game away. This defense has been exceptionally good all day long.
And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage. It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And again, they stuff him for no gain. Briggs up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Solid coverage there. They get them at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So Wyoming's offense comes back down out of the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And the Cowboys will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, there's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver. And then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here. And this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start a stack.
He's looking deep here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Cowboys. This quarterback on fire today. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Hughes. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play. And a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Leaning on the run game here late. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the Lobos looking to keep this drive rolling.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Down. Ready. Ready. Go.
Using his legs. It's Humphrey. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the Cowboys will spend their 1st timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Hughes. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaking free, end zone ahead. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The Cowboys will line up here on first down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Wyoming. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
You know they trust their quarterback. It's first and goal. You're at the 1-yard line. He's still throwing the ball. Tight window throw, but this is what makes him so good. Good decision, good ball, touchdown offense.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. To the air, it's Hughes. He's running out of time here. And it's picked off in the end zone. In midfield, across the 40, at the 20, inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time.